Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Mix it up.
Ty, you guys go on like a 17-0 run there in the fourth quarter. What did you say to the team, or what was said maybe right before that run to save the game?
No, just got down, 14, and just said just mental toughness. Like, just show some resiliency, continue to keep fighting, keep battling. And I thought about going small and able to switch and keep Tyus Jones out of those triggers was really good for us as well. And so just, keep playing through the game. And I thought Kawhi did a good job of turning it up that last 8 minutes. PG was great, all night. And so Marcus made 2 big shots. We was kind of stagnant in that fourth quarter. Made a 2-point shot and then a big 3 as well. So it was a total team effort. I know they were shorthanded, but they still played great short. They one of the best teams playing shorthanded, in the league. And so it was a big win for us just as far as getting that monkey off our back and now just continue to keep building our habits. But we got to be better defensively.
I was going to say, did it almost feel like just a weight lifted off your shoulders given how the last week has transpired?
Yeah, to give up 51 points in the third quarter, it's got to be a record in some capacity. But they, like I said, they made a lot of shots, but transition defense, really hurt us tonight. We didn't get back, we didn't get matched, and they put a lot of pressure on us, in transition. So we got to do a better job with that, clean that up, and then pick and roll. I thought Tyus Jones got to his floater, got downhill, made a lot of good plays, and so. Some things we just got to continue to keep cleaning up, but it's better to clean up when you win a game like this.
Ty, there were so many games during the stretch where you kind of lost in the margins, whether it was a rebound or one last second turnover. How important was it when you saw PG get that final rebound to put the team up 4, and there were so many moments where PG started stepping up in that regard as well tonight?
No, it was huge. I thought, like you said, down the stretch, PG and Kawhi's rebounding was huge for us, especially being small. They was able to rebound the basketball, and then PG with a big steal, late to kind of secure the game for us as well. And so when those two guys are playing like that, like we are a tough team to beat. And just like I said, I'm just glad we was able to get that win and now continue to work on some things offensively and defensively and get our new guys up to speed.
You went with Nico to start that second half, and then you still rotated Nico, Marcus in, obviously went going small. What was your decision on starting that second half differently and keeping Marcus in the rotation?
I just wanted to start different.
Joe?
5 of 5 for Luke tonight, including a big one at the end. Did you have any interaction with him at all, or what are your thoughts on his game tonight?
No, just at the end, just a big hug, because I miss him. That's one of my favorite guys. And so, just gave him a big hug, told him I missed him, and it was good to see me as well. But he knew he was going to come in and have a good game, especially if we leave him open the way he was. And one time, not getting back in transition because we complaining to the refs, give him a 3, not getting matched up twice in transition, give up a 3. And so we got to be better with those things. And we talk about it every single day, but now we got to start actually executing it.
And Coach, defensively, obviously, huge third quarter for them. We spoke about habits before the game. Defensively, what are you looking for from your guys? Because like you said, they're coming off ball screens, nobody's home. Transition D, there seems like there's no communication. What exactly are you looking for from your guys defensively? Either transition or on ball screens, because it seems like some guys are caught in no man's land. I know there was a play that PG was looking for a foul called and he didn't get back on defense. Things like that guys can control. But what are you looking for defensively, specifically?
2 things that I would point out would be transition defense, which we got to be way better at.
Right.
Getting back, getting out of corners, getting back on the raise of the shot, and then point of attack defense, one-on-one, guarding the ball better. Those are 2 things that I will start with for now. And then in a few games, I'll let you know what we can get better after that.
Ty, with a win like this in a game the way that it was going, what does this change for you guys in terms of mentality, mood, etc.?
No, it was a good win for us, and I said earlier, just we've been playing some decent basketball. We played some really good teams. Minnesota's been playing well. Sacramento, who's 3rd in the West, played against Denver, and we was 1 rebound away from beating Denver. 1 foul away from beating Sacramento, and then 1 catch away from beating Sacramento again in Sacramento. So we've been playing some good basketball. We just got to put it together for 48 minutes, and then we just got to finish the games. But I've seen some good things throughout this run. Losing 5 games in a row, and just the things we just got to clean up and keep getting better at. And with the new additions, it's going to take a little time, but we got a lot of practice time to get it right. And so tonight was, like I said, was a huge win for us. Just the way it ended, being down 14, staying with it, staying mentally tough and fighting through all the bad things that was happening and able to win a game like this was pretty good for us.
Ty, maybe this is not a fair analogy because it's a different situation, but watching today's comeback in the fourth quarter reminded me a little bit of like Game 3 in Dallas when you guys were looking at like.
Oh, we're down 19?
Yeah. And just sort of like the stakes felt high. Did it feel like that at all to you?
It did. It felt, like the stakes were high. I know the guys wanted to play well. They wanted to win. And, but like I said, Taylor does a good job. He runs good actions. He runs a lot of misdirection stuff to keep you off balance. The guys move without the basketball well. And they put you in some tough positions. And so we just got to do a better job being physical defensively, getting to the bodies, talking our switches out, not point switching, and doing better with that type of stuff, getting back in transition. And so, but it wasn't, like I said, it was a huge win for us, despite those guys missing some players, but we needed it.
Did you have the sense that PG was going to come out like he came out tonight? Do you get the sense like that from him? Like he's such a chill guy.
Yeah, no, I never get a sense. No.
That's fine, Andrew.
Why did you feel like the stakes were so high tonight?
No, just losing 5 in a row for a team that has a lot of talent, and we're a good team, and championship caliber team, like especially being at home, and with 16 games left and 12 of the 16 being at home. Like I thought tonight was a good start for us, especially after having some bad luck. And even our luck was so bad, we even got struck by lightning, So, I mean, it's just been a rough, it's been a rough week and a half, And so we just got to continue to keep fighting through it. We're putting the work in. The guys are putting the work in. And so there's no shortage there. It's just now getting that first win and continue to keep running with this is going to be good for us.
You say we coach by feel. This deep into the season, do you feel like you know what you would get night to night from your guys? And how does that compare to different teams you've coached, where you sort of know?
Well, I mean, when you incorporate 4 new guys, throughout the trade, through the trade deadline, it's tough, because certain plays you want to run, they don't know that play, or certain things you want to do that they don't know. And so that's why, it's good that we played 61 games before the break, and now we have 21 games after the break, and now we got a lot of practice time to try to get these guys up to speed. And with just the short time that we've had, I thought our guys have done a good job. Those 4 new guys have really done a good job of just trying to pick it up on the run as fast as they can. They've been doing a good job, and so hopefully tonight can propel us to get ourselves going.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.